Good afternoon from EPCOT, and this is the beginning of our 50th anniversary Walt Disney World weekend. Today we're going to go to Space 220, we're going to see Harmonious, we're going to see Spaceship Earth behind us, all lit up with its beacon of light tonight, and the start of a very exhausting weekend most likely.
Exhausting, but super exciting. I mean, we've been building up to this weekend, I feel like, since we moved down here last summer, just knowing that it was coming up and knowing that we were going to get to be a part of it. I mean, it's kind of a big deal to us.
So we're excited to experience EPCOT tonight, Magic Kingdom tomorrow, and hope you'll come along with us. The new flags are up representing the new neighborhoods of the front of the park. The fountain is looking great as ever, and then up on Spaceship Earth, if you can see the little dots in the middle, those run the beacon of light that should come on at the end of Harmonious tonight. We have somehow made it without getting anything spoiled from last night. Last night was the first night of Harmonious, so tonight's the second night. And I've seen very mild spoilers, and you've seen nothing, right?
No, I purposely, like if anyone watched it on the live stream, or if I knew anyone that was here and I saw it on their stories or anything, I purposefully avoided them.
So we're going in with a clear conscience. We will form a opinion that is hopefully just our own.
Yes.
And we will enjoy it from there, and then we'll see Enchantment tomorrow night, and we can compare the two. So just announced today at the time of this recording, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind will open next year at some point, and I think that is the ride that we're most excited for, right? Like, that's the one I will be there without a doubt opening day. Can't miss it.
Camping out opening day is what you mean. Like, we will be there whatever time they tell us they're going to open. We'll probably be there 2 hours earlier. Like, we're going to be crazy people.
And I'm here for it.
Yes.
With all the new stuff going on in EPCOT, I honestly forgot that Food and Wine was still happening until we walked by these booths.
I know. The only reason that I thought about it is because I've seen it on, like, the stories of people who are in town visiting right now, since, of course, we have a lot of friends who are down in Orlando right now. And that's the only way that I even thought about it, because I agree. I feel like the hype right now is the 50th food and merchandise and all that stuff. It's like, Food and Wine, who?
So our dinner time is approaching, walking over to the Space 220 area. Any final thoughts before we head inside, before we travel 220 miles up into space?
So I'm really excited right now, and this is probably super nerdy, but we're learning about space in school right now. So I can give you a lot of facts as we are
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear all your space facts.
Yes, stay tuned.
So yeah, the sign is right there back behind it, so it looks like we have to take a little right up there, and then we'll be ready to go to space. I told Catherine beforehand that you have to ride Mission Space in order to get there.
That's going to be a no from me.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I would
You
not
would
do
skip it?
I mean, there's got to be a back entrance. I'm a VIP.
You gotta ride Mission Space Orange to get up there. Nope.
No.
Enjoy the ride.
All right, here we go. Ready to go to space?
Yes.
Awesome. As we want to talk control, give me clear when you're ready.
SV1, you are clear for departure.
All right, give me a countdown.
Initiating in 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
All right, travelers, say goodbye to EPCOT for the next hour and 30 minutes.
5 Stellarator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information.
All right, we are traveling about 10,000 miles an hour. We should be breaking the atmosphere in just a few seconds. You will feel a little lightheaded. That's okay. Only a second.
SV1, we are on our final approach.
You're welcome to look above. And
If you
you're
look
gonna see a spectacular
above,
view.
you'll see Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open airlock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SV1 cleared for arrival.
10-4. You are.
Airlock activated.
All right. You have arrived at us. Thank you to hear that. You have arrived here at the space station. Welcome.
reminds me of like Rise of the Resistance.
It does, like. Okay, so I got the Atmos Spritz because it came with cotton candy and it just sounded fun. So here we go. It's good. Brendan was scared that it would be super bubbly and I wouldn't like it, but I do like it.
So I got the Nebula, which was Maker's Mark drink. Let's give it a try. Oh, Casualty.
Casualty, right on the lounge fly.
It is excellent. It is a very good bourbon cocktail.
First things first, I have to talk about this fork. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the tiniest little fork in the world.
It looks like a comb.
Yeah, maybe it's just a dingle hopper, a space dingle hopper. But I got the calamari. No, you got the calamari. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, you got
I'm losing it.
cauliflower.
I'm hoping that it gives me the EPCOT fuels that I need from the, where was it at?
The Morocco booth from Flower and Garden.
RIP. So I'm excited for this. I'll try a little one.
That sauce looks good.
Buffalo sauce is my jam.
I got the fried calamari.
Cheers.
Probably not focusing, but it's very good cocktail sauce. The breading on it is perfect. It is very, very good.
Okay, so I got the short rib. I'm not gonna lie, I got it because it said it came with cheese grits.
You are a sucker for cheese grits.
I am, but it looks really good, so I'm excited.
You have to give us a bite.
Okay, okay. It's very good.
And I got the red snapper. It comes with a tomato sauce and some fingerling potatoes. Looks very, very tender. So let's take a bite. It's cooked perfectly. Red snapper is easy to overcook, but that is cooked so well. I'm very happy with my choice. And then finally for dessert, Catherine got the carrot cake.
I was sold as soon as it said cream cheese. Now it is vegan, so they did tell me like the texture is going to be a little different, but I was sold. That's excellent.
I got the chocolate cheesecake. Good presentation. It's good. It's what you would expect. It's not like amazing, but it's good.
The presentation is over the top. I think that's the best part.
Yep. Time to head back down to Earth.
Yes, we have 10 minutes until Harmonious starts. Hopefully the elevator moves fast enough to get us down there.
You are confirmed to go for departure. Stand by for descent to EPCOT.
Roger, EPCOT. Standing by.
Welcome back. Watch your step as you enter this elevator. We will be on our way shortly.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, you have fun?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to be going down a little faster than we came back up.
SV1.
It's not tough, Charlie.
Descent in 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go.
Your journey back to EPCOT will be a smooth and quick one tonight.
Oh
So
no, it's
enjoy the
nighttime.
ride.
All right, here we go. We're going to break atmosphere in just a few seconds. And you're going to feel that gravity pulling you down. And you can just go crazy.
made it back to Earth. We have 4 minutes to make it over to see
3 minutes.
3 minutes to see Harmonious. We'll at least be able to see it and hear the music as much as we can. So we're rushing over to find a spot for Harmonious. We can already see Spaceship Earth is lit up in the distance. We'll get a very close look at it before we leave tonight. Once we get out of the crowd, we can share our full thoughts on Harmonious. Or not full, but our initial thoughts on it. But heading this way, you can probably see my face was already lit up. Wow. That is worth it right there. I know that the camera cannot do it justice just on how beautiful Spaceship Earth with all these beacon lights is.
Okay, so we are in the midst of leaving EPCOT right now. I have so many good things to say about tonight. Honestly, Space 220, amazing. I did get to say it when I was eating because the first bite and the bites that follow I feel like are a little bit different. But the bacon on top of that, not prime rib, whatever it was that I had. Short rib, Brendan's telling me. Absolutely made it. It was so good. We loved the atmosphere. We loved the dessert. It was just really fun. And then Harmonious, I'm interested to see what Brendan thought. Overall, I think the music was just to die for. That's something that I'm going to play like in the morning before my kids come into the classroom because I feel like it's just a good way to start the day. I particularly liked the Jungle Book part, Mulan, and Hercules. Oh my gosh, Coco. I feel like the list just goes on and on and on. I know Brendan is going to say that he liked the Tiana, Almost There, all that stuff. Dig a little deeper, that's the song that it was. And now behind me, Spaceship Earth. It was such a good night. Brendan, what are your thoughts?
I thought Harmonious is good. I think the soundtrack is really good. I'll digest on it. My initial thoughts are it's not the right show for this park. I don't think it captures the essence of EPCOT very well.
Okay.
It's not saying it's not a good show. It's just saying, like, Epcot Forever, it's not great, but it captures the essence of what Epcot is and what it stands for and what they wanted it to be and what it's going to be in the future. And I don't think that show does that quite as good, but I think the barges and the water fountains have a lot of potential. So if they want to upgrade it in the future and make it more Epcot, I think that possibility will be there.
Wow, that's a bold statement from Brendan because he's very anti-barge. I have to say that.
All right, leaving Epcot was a little bit crazy, so we're doing this from the car. But overall, I think that we had a fabulous night. I was very, very impressed with Space 220. I think if you put it in that category of really upper tier restaurants, if you compare it to the Toledos and the California Grills and the Topolinos, it can definitely stand its own, I think. I don't know if it's better than any of those, but it's on par, I would say, at least.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the atmosphere made up for it. You know, any of those, ooh, which one's better? I feel like it was just a really cool experience. I liked the elevator, or the lift. I loved the cast members. They were so into it, and it really made you feel like you're in space, which is kind of silly, but it was really cool. And then Harmonious. Yeah,
I think it was good, kind of what I said before. I think it's a good show. I don't specifically think it's the best show for Epcot at this point in time, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I think viewing areas is a bit of an issue with it. You basically have to see it straight on to get the full effect. So if you view it from, let's say, Norway, for example, you're not going to be able to see into the gateway, whatever you want to say it is, in order to get the full storytelling experience of it. And I guess on that same note, there's not really a story to it. It's just a medley of Disney songs put together.
So I did like that, and something that I kind of noticed as we were watching it, I think especially because we just watched Happily Ever After last night, they used a lot of the same music. I definitely saw a theme with like the Hercules, oh gosh, what else was the same? There were a lot of similarities. The Aladdin, and Brave, and I kind of liked that. It makes me so interested to see what Enchantment is going to look like tomorrow, because like, are they going to use the same music? Is this where they kind of repurpose some of those songs? I don't know, but it makes me excited.
Yep. So tomorrow, heading to Magic Kingdom for the 50th anniversary. Hope you'll follow along then. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. We love to hear from you guys, and thank you for watching.